Pull up on you. You know, you say, "Oh, we are getting me idea." You say things like that to me, and I was like, "Not." Where you want to sleep? Hey! Come go get a pampers. Can you not peep up my bed? Come get a pampers, so please. Go and feed pampers. So go feed pampers, Asha. Right, go and go lay down and sleep. So we will butt heads when I was 15 years old, and he will say things like, "Oh, we looking at like that, you know, we are look like." Let him say, "We are getting by, we are getting." I like, what is that? You know, he would always be going at me like, "Who you look pan so?" I like my auntie didn't have any kids, and my auntie used to take us, but we were much younger. She used to take us for the summer or sometimes Christmas holiday. But when I was 15, let me hear this. Is at him friend's house eating daily cooked meal by both male and a female. So some people respond to this boy missing need to be held accountable when they get caught. You see, this boy is not hiding in any bushes. He's at a house having daily cooked meal by both a male and a female. That response for him right now. The response for him hiding. And they need first something never right. Reason why this boy leave where he was living and run away. No. When the police them search this whole heap of bush and woodland and they sitting there and came up unsuccessful, waste of time. Them need to start search some houses. You see? So them can find this here before it too late. First them boy, them now go here get caught. So somehow they gonna push him out in any means necessary. Whether if them fi push him out alive or them fi push him out unalive. So in the meantime, my little 2 cents on this boy Jayden was turn up missing and is hiding and cannot find. You see? So want to listen to this keenly. This boy is with some of his mother, bigger people in a this. And not just him alone in a this. Some bigger people in a this. This boy is eating a daily cooked meal by both a male and a female. Something look good in a this part, yeah. When they catch him, they go on a thorough investigation on him background with him parents and everything. You see? And him parents have to give account of every single day when him did with them what caused him to run away. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to this video and I want you to share as far as you can. You see? All right, so basically, this man is making his assumption. It's like he said, you just give him 2 cents of what Jayden might be doing, where Jayden is, and
you know. So my take on that is, as I was saying before, how is it that Jayden could be where two adults is and they're allowing this to go on? This has to come to a end, you know. If that's the case, he's in the presence of adults, and he choose to these adults choose to, um, have him at their resident and be, playing mind games with the media. The fact that you have policemen search party looking into the bushes and all of that, that's crazy. And even the fact that he said that a while ago, I seen another news where a man, big man, big man, I think this man is up in his 50s, was at home. It was his day off, but a co-worker called him to come to work, to come work for him and whatever. So him leave home, say he's going to go to work. When the wife now says she get a call from a co-worker saying that, um you know he didn't show up at work. So did he come back home or whatever? And she's like, no, I don't see him, he's not here. He went, look, boy, go in our bed now. He went to work. So then she said, by there waiting and waiting and waiting, she got a phone call, and the phone call was from him saying that he is in bushes and him last. And it's like, like, for example, then I said, oh, my in angel bushes. And so the search party, she, contact the police, and they start to search the bushes and all of that. Can't find him. Then I'm not sure if it's his son, but some guy was talking to the media, and he said, well, anybody could have hold him at gunpoint and say, oh, tell him, say, call, make a phone call and say you're in a bush and wait. And then she said after calling back the number, the phone is going to dial tone. So apparently the phone is dead. So there's two stories there. So he made a call. He called his wife to say, I think I'm lost in bushes. That's crazy. But a son, some guy, I'm not sure it is his son or what, he's saying, well, I think somebody kidnapped my father, and have him saying that. But at the end of the day, how can you, you end up in the bush? You know? So that kind of made no sense, and I can agree with the son, or whoever that man is. Oh, you end up in a bush. You're not in. Is he sick? Does he has Alzheimer? No. Well, we never know. Sometimes people head can't tell them. But go up on the bed. What wrong with you? Sorry. Go in the bed. I'll go on this. Choose. Make your choice, please. You say you want to sleep, but you don't want to sleep. You want to give me trouble. What? Go in your bed, man. Tomorrow at school. Go and go sleep. So yes, so that's another missing person somewhere out there, which that's crazy too. I think I see another missing person, a female. They found her in a suitcase. She's unalive in a suitcase, and that's crazy. Cause what's going on? What's going on? This place is, bloodthirsty. But with the whole Jayden situation, like I said, the media is making it look like Jayden is at his friend house for real, and I don't know what the story told that friend parents for them to have him there and say, oh, it's cool, stay here. So that reminded me of a story. So I remember when I was like 18, 19. I was 19 years old, and I remember working at that time, and I came home one day. I came home and I saw this little boy at her house. So he looked like about 14, 15 years old. what the heck was he doing at my house. So there was this other guy from a community. He brought him to my dad's house, to her home. So he brought him there telling that, oh, I don't remember the story that they sold us, guys, but my dad had this little boy there, and he's saying, oh, he never have no, he came with a little piece of khaki pants and the boy come with one suit of clothes on him, but nothing. Because, oh, him end up, or the other guy, the other young guy, which was older, I think that guy there and me are the same age. No, I'm older than that guy. I sure am. Are we the same age? I don't even know. That guy brought him to my dad's house. For what reason? I don't know. And my dad is the type of person like this. He loved children. So my dad had him there for like 2 days, feeding this guy. And you know, back then it was 2009. So what kind of phone I had again? I had a Blackberry. I had a phone. I don't remember if it was a Blackberry. I'm not sure if it's a Blackberry, but I had a nice little phone. Back then it was a top phone in them days, eh? And because we were living, nobody had a phone at the house. So where I was working, I could get a call if I wanted to make a call. So I could get a call from a so I left my phone at the house. So remember now, my dad took in this boy, looked like about 14, 15 at the time, but he was a short kid. So he could have been older, but we didn't know because he was short. You know, this kid was like about 2 days now at my house, coming home, seeing him there. Yeah. And then one morning I came in from work and he wasn't there. And then I wanted my phone and my phone wasn't there either. So I'm like, where's my phone? To my sister, I'm like, where's my phone? And she's like, looking over the bed. I'm like, what the heck? How could you get up? This was like maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. And you have my phone. You guys have my phone. And I come home and I'm saying, where's my phone? I need a call. And there's no phone. And we're looking for the phone. And who that? Who that? I'm lucky. Um so where was I? So I'm asking for my phone, we're searching for the phone. Remember I know the little boy gone, you know, because my father said him end up giving him a bus fare and tell him to go home. Right? So my father gave him bus fare, find some piece of clothes in the house where one of our brother them used to wear, give this little boy. And the boy gone with my phone. The boy steal my phone. I was so pissed. I remember I know I had one phone in the yard, you know. The little boy gone with my phone. One at a time somebody said me say them call him and him say him answer the phone and say him call like him make up one name and say him take our phone. So my father taking this kid for like 2 days and he was a little thief. He was a little thief. I don't remember. I don't remember how that kid looked, and he's a grown man by now. You know, I wonder what become of him. There was something about his ears, though. I think I remember, but I wouldn't know him now if I see him. But yeah, I'm just saying sometime. So I remember them days a phone. Like but like now though. Now with people having a lot of the media, the phone. How can this young man be missing for a couple of days? Doesn't he have a phone? Because I know every child has a phone. Every child supposed to have a phone these days. Yes. You know, everybody has a smartphone these days. So I believe, I don't know, I know parent adults can be very weird. You know, they will have that child there and pretend like, oh, he's just there. And you know, they kids just tell a story and they will buy into it, you know. But as I'm saying, anybody that has this young man at your house, you need to get the kid out of your house, send him back home. If it's, I know, well, is it a case where they say the, is it the CDA? CPS, that's all? That's what them name? Child Protective Service, CPS. I'm not sure if that's their name or whatever. Um, if he's being abused at home, that's why they have guidance counselors at school. You know, they have guidance counselors. I think that's the whole purpose of having a guidance counselor at school. So if your child comes to school looked a certain way, you can tell that he's been abused by this attitude is is oh child kids act at school and you can tell if they're being abused or whatever. So it's a case. I'm a little bit distracted. I can't even keep up with this live. I think I have to end the live. I'm distracted. So I know my puppies are behaving rude outside. So whatever, I think if he's had a someone adult home and they're pretending like, oh, it's fine, he can be here, stay here as long as he wants, that's crazy. Adults, don't let this child come to your house telling you some madness about, oh, my parents is abusing me, I don't want to go back home. How are you coping with that? Because you as an adult have to contact this child parents and have a conversation. I think I see this video on TikTok where this woman said she was in Kingston. I'm not sure where exactly, but she run into this young little girl. Like I think she run away from home. Like she run away from her home, and not her home, but the homes, like a girl's home. Yeah, and she was out in the streets one night and she said, what are you doing out here so late? Where you come from? And she's like, oh, I come from St. Mary. So like, what are you doing in Kingston? And she was like, oh, I ran away with my friends them from the home. My dear. So this woman took this girl home. She said, you have a nurse, give me your mother, your mother number. She took the mother number. She said she called the little girl mom and said, I have your daughter. She ran away from the home. You want to come get her? And the lady was like, oh my God, all right, I'm going to come get her. Apparently, she never come get her the next day. Go on your bed. No. She never come get her the next day. She had to leave her at the house. This is the lady that find the little girl. And when she come, she see the girl have a bag of man lying up in a one whole house. She was like open up for like battery, was being battery. So when she saw that, she's like, no man, what is going on here? She said she sent one man go up the fear, and she no want come, and then the man end up bad her up and carry her come to her. Then she end up call her mother again and say, listen, come for your daughter, come for your daughter. She said, this child was a bad child. She why is my place echoing? She never wanted to be around her mom. So this is the first place where she ended up at home. She was, oh my God, I don't even know how all that story went. But based on what that woman was saying is like this child was. Hold on, let me I have to end the live because there's serious things going on in my house. Thanks for watching. I'll come back.